American Pentecostal pastor, televangelist, and author Jimmy Lee Swaggart was born on the 15th of March, 1935, in Ferriday, Louisiana, and is best known for being the host of television shows A Study in the Word and the Jimmy Swaggart Telecast, which have been broadcast since 1975. Currently, the shows are being aired in 104 countries, apart from the U.S., as well as on the internet. Is this preacher rich? Well, according to the latest estimations by Celebrity.money, the net worth of Jimmy Swaggart is as much as $2 million, earned from his various evangelical activities, which he started in the mid-1950s. At the very beginning of his career as a preacher, he lived in poverty, having only $30 per week. The Swaggart family lived in pastors' homes, basements of churches, and cheap motels. At the end of the 1960s, Jimmy began transmitting his own telecast for Baton Rouge television stations, and then bought a radio station himself, which was focused on preaching, teaching based on Christian faith, played gospel music, and telling future stories. Creating and selling radio stations became some sort of a business for Jimmy Swaggart throughout the decades of the 1980s and 1990. And to this day, his ministry owns SonLife Radio on the FM band, which is also streamed on the internet. On the whole, radio is an important source of Jimmy Swaggart's net worth. In 1975, Jimmy Swaggart went preaching on television, and by the beginning of the 1980s, his telecast had spread to many cities across the United States, and later he became known internationally as well. Currently, the ministries of Jimmy Swaggart own the SonLife Broadcasting Network, which is aired 24 hours per day on various local, cable, and satellite television stations, which add considerable income to the size of Swaggart's net worth. Another source of Swaggart's wealth is his music recording. He debuted with the album Some Golden Daybreak in 1973 and was even named the Male Vocalist of the Year by Record World magazine in 1977. Jimmy was nominated for Dove Awards a number of times as the Male Vocalist, Instrumentalist, Program of the Year, and Children's Album of the Year, among other categories, and he has twice been nominated for Grammy Awards. In 1984, Swaggart founded the Jimmy Swaggart Bible College, and though it is not accredited, the college offers various bachelor's degree programs. Jimmy has also published more than 20 books, including Expositor's Study Bible. The monthly magazine The Evangelist is also published by his ministry, and that also adds revenues to Jimmy's net worth. Finally, in the personal life of the preacher, he has been married to Frances Cecine since 1952, and they have a son. Unfortunately, Jimmy Swaggart has experienced so-called spiritual downfalls, which resulted in several sexual scandals in the 1980s and 90s. He temporarily left the position of leader in the ministries as scandals involving prostitutes resulted in him losing many followers, who might otherwise have brought additional income into Jimmy Swaggart's net worth.